Hello and welcome to my Pillars of Eternity Definitive Edition Blind Playthrough Part 61. And last episode we finally arrived at the Abbey of the Fallen Moon and entered the Halls of Silence. And in the end we messed a little bit up. We'll see how we will mess up today. So let's go and continue and hope we will not get any more monks angry. So, as you can see, this is our party and we got a little bit owned in the latest encounter. So, some of our characters has bruised ribs, concussion or twisted ankles. So, here we are and we will probably try to go a little bit around. Here was the big fight. But, oh, well, I forgot. The party is still the same. Durance, Maneha, Devil of Karok, Kana, and Eder with my main character,
Certainly.
Cypher. And I want to go here first. For whatever reason.
Whew, good thing I sold most of my jewelry.
This area is forbidden. I'll be going then. What was that? Well, that was very much unexpected. But
And what does the flame reveal?
let's go there once again. Or let's talk to these guys.
They call out sometimes. Even the guards below think it's strange.
For Andra, most like. They surely long for her embrace.
Okay, let's go back again and check if we will get kicked out again. And here we are. So to get here again, we will need to sneak there a little bit.
Mind your center. You always knew this time would come.
I've seen the other side, brother. I'll find its waters again, warm and soothing.
Uh-huh. Right here.
Well, Move a little bit. Okay.
I heard you.
And we're back here. Okay. So let's get back here where he started in today's episode, and
Silence surrounds me.
let's see what we can find here. Low tide paladin. And more monks.
Ain't that special?
Death comes for you!
Let's see. Knock him down.
Death comes for you!
Well, if not against the monk, then go against him. And a little bit of this. What the hell? Let's down the cipher. Okay, praise is down. Let's get another one. Let's see, where is the paralysis? Oh god. Stupid monk. You're still prone.
Right here.
I'll kill the ass. And another fighter there.
Hey,
Let's get him down.
afraid to close your eyes, Watcher? Not all of us are on such bad terms with sleep.
One more overpervert monk. Cloaks. Just rugged cape. Let's see, what is this?
Certainly.
Well, let's get a little bit more insight. Few more things, and an acrid and pungent smell climbs up from the depths of this pit. Yeah, there was one guy. I
If you
really
say
want
so.
to know what's there.
Got it done.
Farentis. Okay, let's talk to him. Tufts of downy grey hair sprouts from the back of this man's scalp like shrubs. His lower lip curls inward over a row of teeth that appear to have mostly fallen out, and musty odor hangs out him like a fog.
Is that you, Edith? I thought I'd lost you. I called for you. I wanted to search, but the blizzard lasted days. I'm so sorry.
He extends the hands in a gesture of apology, but then the fingers curl and he draws it back. He squints as if trying to see you better.
But wait. We did find you. When the thaw finally came, I saw you rigid, frozen. You cannot be Edith. No, we are in the Abbey. Gift bearers. And you must be the tide bringer.
Correct, I am the Tidebringer.
Then listen well, tide bringer. Kaoto does not know what he asks, nor did I when I performed the tide bringer's duties so long ago. The halls of silence. They take our minds, memory by memory. It would be peaceful, we were told, like going to sleep. Look around you. We, the low tide, who have been sealed down here all these many years, do we seem at peace to you? We are lost, terrified.
Your order attacked me.
Few of us know friend from foe anymore. I may be the only one left who can still speak for us. They are peaceful in their hearts. It is this place. It has confused and agitated them. Please forgive them.
Oh, that's good. I ought to try that one next time I get nabbed.
Who are you?
No one has asked me in I don't know how long. Who was I? I was the High Abbot, wasn't it? High Abbot. Farentis. That was me. Or the one before me, if not. No longer, though. I am just another brother of the low tide. I remember a woman. Was she my wife? She had curls in her hair, and she spoke softly. What became of her? I carry so many memories that I took from strangers who wanted to be rid of them. I don't know what's mine anymore. And there are so many holes. Every image a blur or a void. Would that I could be free of this place. Free to make new memories. To know who I am.
You did not choose to be here?
Did we? We did. We chose it. When we thought it was our duty. And that it would be peaceful. But the more we forget, the less we understand. Every day something familiar becomes strange. If I had known, I'd never have accepted my assignment to the Abbey. Nor would many, I suspect.
He made his choice when he was of sound mind. He's not himself anymore. Better to finish the ritual and release him back to the wheel.
What is it that the Tidebringer is meant to do?
The Tidebringer comes to replace the High Abbot. The ritual is called... It is called... The Rising. Yes. We carry so many memories. Tragic or dangerous some. We live above for a time, devoted to Andra. Then we come here to forget it all. Wash our souls clean of the memories. When it is done, a Tidebringer is summoned. Those above, the high tide, they become the low tide. It means they are brought here to the halls of silence. But not before the old low tide are removed, drowned in a flood, and swept away. The Rising.
What is it you want from me?
There is a relic, an aspergillum, it was called. What was it?
He thinks for a while with a pained expression, his lips mouthing words.
Well, it doesn't matter. It controls the floodwaters, but also the outer floodgates. Andra's Witness! That is the name. It is down here, but I don't recall how to reach it. The High Abbot knows. If you can find out from him, you could set us free. Open the gates. We would leave in peace and finish our lives in dignity.
Are you certain it's wise to release the low tide in this condition?
We are all so old now. There is little damage we could do in this state.
I don't know. We had this old fella in Gilded Vale. Looked harmless, couldn't talk, but he'd bite you if you tried to steal his steak when no one was looking.
Once we are free of this place, we will be able to make memories again. The confusion and paranoia will pass.
I'll see what I can do. Varentis nods absently.
Use the door behind me. Safer that way.
There is an aspergillum called Andra's Witness that functions as a key of sorts to a device that controls the flow of water through the lower floor of the abbey. It is possible to flood the halls of silence with this, but it may also be possible to open the gates that would allow the low tide Andrits to escape. Varentis wishes for the low tide to be set free. He said it requires a particular relic that lies in the halls of silence and suggested that the High Abbot would know how to reach it. Outside the abbey, there is a mural that depicts phases of the tide as they wash over an ocean shore. The mural is quadriptych and each section is labeled. There is Anthu, the end, Seaman, Semen, I don't know what's the English correct word, the flood, the Seaman, the ebb, and the Anthu, the beginning.
Good thing I'm freshly greased.
Oh, I forgot to check everything here. Food. And some spells.
Hey,
Following your lead.
I'm here.
What?
Oh?
Well, I should have gave
keeping an eye out.
the talent to heal herself. Beyond the door, you catch the glimpses of shapes in the darkness. Wails and whispers, faint and erratic, echo from within the sealed halls. This door appears to be barred from the inside. It does not budge. Oh, more low tides.
Not believe.
Well, hide.
This is
Let's see.
here.
Now the cipher. You get to him and stun him. Cipher is done. Let's use this. Also, one more time. One more time.
Oh?
And he's down. Okay, deal 150 to prone enemies or 750 to normal enemies. Good, one more level of the soulbound stuff.
Hmm? Oh?
Right here.
And
Oh?
our rogue
Light
will
and
have to
flame
go
and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
to ranged for a while. Oh, this one is much quieter than the first one. Oh, too bad, too bad. Beyond the door you catch glimpses of shapes in the darkness. Wails and whispers, faint and erratic, echo from within the sealed halls. This door is sealed shut. And between red handprints and clump of hair dangles from a stand of thick, coagulated blood. A turbulent murmur echoes faintly from the depths of this chasm. Hmm. Okay, time for a quick save and examining this thingy here, and maybe take a nap. Different strands of an ocean shoreline are carved into 4 stone panels, arranged almost haphazardly at different heights along a network of rails. Inspect the panels. The panels are affixed to a set of rails that curve and crisscross in patterns that reminds you of seaweed. There are 4 depressions in the wall behind the rails in which the panels look like they would fit. The panels show variously a barren shore, a city in flames, a flourishing city, and a tidal wave. Arrange the panels. It appears that any panel can be slit into any depression by following the network of rails. Move each panel into the first empty depression. Okay. And now I have to remember what was the mural. The second one is the last. Flourishing city. You grab the panel and slide it on the rails into the first available opening. Once the panel matches the recess on the wall, you gently press on it. It slides without resistance and locks into place. Move which panel into the first empty depression. Press the resist. Let's leave for a second and check the journal. Okay, let's try again. Let's try the flourishing city. Then the city in flames. No. Press the resist stone button. Of their own accord, the panels slide back to their original positions. Okay, so let's... It's not the correct one. Let's check the tidal wave. You grab the panel and slide it on the rails into the first available opening. Once the panel matches the recess on the wall, you gently press it. It slides without resistance and locks into place. Okay, this was not it. So let's do the City in flames. You grab the panel and slide it on the rails into the first available opening. Okay. Let's do the barren shore. You grab the panel and slide it on the rails into the first available opening. It slides without resistance, it locks into place. Okay, this... You complete the sequence with the last panel, but it will not settle into the final depression. Suddenly the stone slabs begin to move on their own and revert to their original positions. Okay, leave, and I really have to go check the mural probably on the outside. Yeah.
Oh?
Let's go fast outside. And check what we can... And write down the thing. I have it written down, but I did not make any pictures.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
You return to the precipice of a fissure that reaches down into the mountainside. Wind wails up to you from its depths, and enormous ice-encrusted skeletal hands still looms over the gap. With only the ominous moaning of the crevice to disturb your thinking, you consider your options. Inspect the area. Considering a span of the gap and the positions of skeletal hand, you believe a well-placed grappling hook would allow you to reach the other side, though positioning the hook might be tricky. The winds are not strong that they would endanger attempts to cross. With only the ominous moaning of the crevice to disturb your thinking, you consider your options. Swing across the chasm. You take a firm hold on the rope and swing across the crevice. Despite high winds and an unsettling creaking from the enormous ice-encrusted finger, you safely reach the other side. You stand at the edge of a crevice you traversed with the help of a grappling hook and conveniently located Jan's skeletal hand. Okay, here we are, so let's get to the mural fast and write it down. But there is now a question. I have to click it and without finding the thingy which the old abbot told me, or go find Kaoto first. So the first is burning. Then the flood. Then we have Baron Shore. And the last one is the city. So, just very fast. Burning city, flooding city, empty shore, and new city. Okay. And let's go this way into the Hall of Silence. We'll see what will happen.
Keeping an eye out.
Where are we? Here. So,
Ain't that special?
a thin layer of frost sparkles over the store of bread and cabbages. Nah. Grappling hook. Boots of speed. This area is forbidden. I'll be going then. Okay, and I got again kicked out of the silence. And back again and try to sneak around with Devil of Karok.
Sharp eyes and keen ears. To whispers and shadows.
Okay, let's see if we can find anything here at all. Something frozen solid. The massive coppery bones encased under the ice seems to be part of hips of a giant skeleton. Okay,
Right here.
let's get a little bit the best stealth. Person in our group. Okay, so looks like the Swan Sword can see us, but not the monk.
Good thing I'm freshly greased.
Make sure they receive extra. I'll not let them fall into the goddess's embrace with empty stomachs.
I'll be going then. It's easy to get noticed. Okay, let's go to the first floor first. Oh, where am I? The halls of presence. Anyway,
I'll see what's ahead.
this might be a reason why we need to speak with Kaoto first. There is a lot of camping supplies here, like someone is thinking that we should die here a lot.
Even with your labors, your presence of mind never falters. I don't know how you do it.
Perhaps your thoughts would swim deeper if your tongue didn't come out for air so often, dear brother.
Ramparts of the Abbey. Well, let's go a little bit around here first.
The High Abbot imparted to me that I wasn't alone, that he has nightmares sometimes as well.
Truly?
Oh, it surprised me to hear it. He has such a peaceful manner.
Despite the warmth of the nearby fires, a thin layer of frost clings to the store of supplies. So let's take them. Let's take them. Oh.
You gotta see this.
Two bottles. Where is the second one? Did it go directly to my stash? Probably. Whatever. A
You
trap.
gotta see this.
Silence surrounds me.
Lol. That was just a trap, no chest. Funny.
You gotta see this.
Ondrite's quarters key. Let's get here first.
To whispers and shadows.
If you say so. That'll do.
I never knew. Did you hide in the White March after that?
As far away as I could. The Dominels didn't care I was a gift bearer. Evidence is evidence.
Let's see, what's this? Where is this? Restore light endurance. Wow.
Oh, and if I find something good, you can have half.
Oh. Nice. The craftsmanship that gave form to the statue appears too skilled and refined to come from a mere mortal hands.
You are a guest, I take it? You will find the abbot past the chamber of the fallen moon, behind me.
Thank you. This is Abbey of the Fallen Moon. Let's check the ramparts first. Let's try out the search doors and then probably speak to Kaoto. So let's check out on the last few places to go.
Oh, and if I find something good, you can have half.
And hopefully we can find more hidden stuff. Oh, what is this? The reliquary. There's the place where I should go sometimes. And what does the supplicants need? Let's send escort. And moonshine is not there, so you, Sagani. No, you. Okay.
Smells like an ocean breeze. We've got to be close.
Okay, looks like we are getting closer to the personal quest of Manaha.
Keeping an eye out.
Let's check this first and get back again there. And let's see what our gift bearer has to throw away.
Keeping an eye out.
Library. Oh, hidden book.
This is the record?
Yes. See that it is cast away with the others.
Andra's blessings upon you, Tidebringer. The abyss at your disposal. Good. Nothing else hidden here. The gift bearer's pilgrimage added to the stash. Huh. I have to check that book because I completely missed it. Visitants and here. A gift bearer of Ondra is traveling along the road when she meets a man in tears holding a scrap of parchment. Why do you weep? Asked the gift bearer. I hold here a letter from my wife. I try to be a good husband, but the letter says that I was not, and that she has gone to seek the company of a better man. No, this is all that remains of her. Give the letter to me then, says the gift bearer. For once you have forgotten the letter. Your wife can cause you no further pain. The man gives her the letter and finds his tears have dried up. He thanks the gift bearer and leaves at peace. The gift bearer continues on, contemplating the man's story, but does not get far before she encounters an old woman in tears holding a string of beads. Why do you weep? Asked the gift bearer. I hold here a string of beads that counted the years of my daughter's life. Sickness took her while she was still a child, and she was denied the joys of full life. And I, the joys of a mother. This is all that remains of her. Give the beads to me then, says the gift bearer. For once you have forgotten the beads, your daughter can truly rest. The old woman gives her the beads and finds her grief no longer gnaws at her soul. She thanks the gift bearer and leaves at peace. Thinking on the woman's pain, the gift bearer follows the road until she reaches the sea. In her hands she carries the letter and the beads. They are light in her hands, but heavy upon her heart, and she is crying. She prays to Ondra to allow the objects to be forgotten and cast them into water. And yet, long after they have sunk beneath the waves, the gift-bearer finds herself still weeping. Merciful Ondra, pleads the gift-bearer, in your service I have helped people forget their troubles, yet though I pass them on to you, I feel them still as though they were mine. How this can be? The gift-bearer listens to the wisdom of the crashing waves until she understands. To feel the troubles of others in your soul is a burden itself. However, she has no token to give to Ondra to bear it away, for the troubles are not hers to forget. I give myself to you, then says the gift-bearer. For once I am in your care, no memory may haunt me. And with that, the tide comes and forth, embraces the gift-bearer, and when it ebbs, she is gone. I found a book in the Abbey Library, The Gift-Bearer's Pilgrimage, that tells of the burdens of being a gift-bearer. The lessons contained within may prove valuable. We'll see.
Laying low.
Okay, not getting there yet. Let's check anything else.
Oh, and if I find something good, you can have half.
Okay, here is Kaoto. So that's not the place where I want to be yet.
He seemed preoccupied.
I expect I would be too in his position.
Smells fresh. That can't be the salt well.
A massive crystal, its jagged edge iridescent with an unearthly glow, pierces through the dome. Mosaics and tiles have been carefully arranged around the strange rock. A thin film of iridescent dust floats on the calm surface of the waters, obscuring its depths.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Okay, nothing here, so let's get behind the locked door, if she can find anything there, and then to probably speak to Kaoto.
Let's see what lies this way.
Hmm.
If you say so. Got it done.
The abbot's quarters.
Oh, look at here.
Journal of the High Abbot. This volume appears to serve many functions. There are notes in it detailing schedules and the routine of the abbey. There are favorite passages from on-right texts annotated with personal insights. There are also descriptions of dreams. Many seem purely symbolic, but one entry is of interest. It had been long since I dreamt of my rising, yet now, with another rising soon upon us, this is the 5th time in a week. Perhaps, channeled here, I can put it to rest. I am walking through halls of silence. I fall eyes on me from all sides, angry, vengeful eyes. I arrange the panels and curl my hands into the signs of the tide, the right as the wave, the left tracing the crescent moon with my two outer fingers. The way opens me. I climb the steps, and under witness is installing there the old aspergillum set to operate the valves. I use it like a lever, and the water rises. There are angry shouts, and when I cover my ears, they are louder still. But the water continues upward, far past where it should. I climb as high as I can, but I feel it icy on my feet. Then it is over my head, and I cannot breathe. Suddenly, I am outside the reliquary, looking at the veils of tears. The witness is in my hand, and the veil parts for it. I step through to the one place in the abbey I feel protected. Only when I pass inside, I come out in total darkness. I call for help. I'm shouting, screaming for help. There is no answer. I stop. I sit there in the dark, waiting for what seems like ages. Then I realize I don't know who I am. So... arranging the panels and click on the signs of the tide. Right hand on the wave. And left hand on the crescent moon. The way opens. Okay. I found a record of a recurring dream of the High Abbot. It showed him performing a strange sign before 4 panels, then retrieving a rod-like relic from a nearby device and using it to pass through a doorway of water into walled enclosure somewhere outside the abbey. Okay, there are last doors which needs to be opened yet. And we'll see if it will be possible or not. And then check the reliquary and then talk to the Kaoto. Forgive me, Tidebringer, but it is not in my power to allow you to pass. You will need the High Abbot's consent. Okay, so first Kaoto. But before that, let's get here first. Okay, where am I?
To whispers
and
and
A long time
shadows.
ago that was. Saw the abbot holding the witness, and the veil of tears parted for him.
The Android not solemnly. Are you a visitor? We await it.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Well, let's see what we have here. And another camping supplies. Looks like I have to speak to Kaoto now. Water flows upward from a thin slit that cuts along the tiles on the floor. The water swells and condenses when touched, forming an elastic barrier that resists any attempt to cross it.
Oh, and if I find something good...
Let's go to Kaoto then. Where the other androids in the Abbey are clad in drab, functional garments, this Omawa seems dressed for an occasion. His robe is bright and glossy. His neck and arms are bedecked with jewelry. The symbols of his goddess are carved into every available space.
Ah, good. The Conclave has elected a Tidebringer after all. I had begun to worry.
He looks back up, noticing your company, and nods.
And they took my advice in providing you an escort. Very good. I am sorry I could not make your journey easier. I am Kaoto, the High Abbot.
He bows. I came as soon as I could.
And just in time. The May Queen's tide is nearly past its peak. Much longer, and we'd have had to wait another year. The rules of the Rising are quite clear on that, unfortunately. When you are ready, we will begin with the recitation.
The conclave mentioned something about a reliquary.
Yes, of course. I would not pass my station to you without passing that knowledge as well. It is the Abbey's most sacred chamber. When the Rising is complete, I will take you there myself. In fact, the ritual demands it.
How did you become the High Abbot?
I was elected by the Conclave, as you were, but you already knew that much. It was unexpected. There were others more accomplished. I was merely a scholar. But they each had their faiths called into question, and no one could find cause to doubt mine.
He smiles proudly, exposing for the first time yellowed, worn teeth. He seems conscious of your gaze and quickly hides them again.
It was such an honor to become one of Andra's most trusted servants. It was hardly a choice at all.
I'm at Farentis, he sighed. The halls of silence were torturous and they live in terror. Kato looks like he's been struck. His face is stony, but beneath it are 100 ticks and twitches he can completely suppress. He takes a breath and composes himself.
I understand. It must be a frightful experience to lose one's memory while living in solitude. But what Farentis had forgotten is that we all understood it wouldn't be easy. We hoped for the best, of course, but if we had to suffer in service of our god, then so be it.
Very well, I understand.
We must trust in Andra. In the end, she will deliver us.
How are you so certain I am the Tidebringer? Should I ask that or not? No, about the recitation.
You seem nervous. The Conclave chose you for a reason. For a devout follower of Andra, the answers will flow naturally to you. I remember my own rising. The Conclave sent me on the same exhausting journey. When it came time for the recitation, I could not remember a word. But it all came back in time. Our goddess smiles upon the forgetful.
He taps a large golden ring with a wave insignia, as though it were proved.
Our library is open to you, as are the grounds outside. There is a beautiful mural out there that you should see, if you haven't yet. And you may, of course, speak with the gift-bearers here, if it helps your recollection. Take your time, and examine these things before your recitation.
What if I fail?
Do not be afraid to fail. A lapse here or there is to be expected. But do take care in your work. Even my patience has limits.
Very well. I've learned how Kaoto performed the rising. He used a secret sign in the Halls of Silence to reach the Aspergillum. I need to access the reliquary. While convenient, pretending to be the Tidebringer is no longer necessary. Okay, so I have everything what I need. An adventure for Moonshine is finished. Okay.
Margaren's fire casts light
No.
in dark places.
Are you the visitors we awaited?
Are you prepared now for the recitation?
Forever. Let's see if we can get here. You may enter, Tidebringer. The undraed nods solemnly.
Let's see what lies this way.
Oh. Of intellect 4. Interesting. Pretty nice and hefty ring.
It's here. The salt well.
In the room is a pool. It's small, but deep enough that you can see the bottom. The glassy surface almost looks frozen. So does Maneha. Stands rooted in place, staring at it.
You know, I thought it'd be bigger.
Looks deep anyway.
Gift bearers say the heaviest regrets and greatest sorrows get left here. So it better be.
She peers in. What are you waiting for? Manaha makes a little noise of frustrations in the back of her throat.
You know how when you've been thinking about something so long, you're worried that when you finally get it, it won't be what you expected?
She tucks at one of her bracelets.
I mean, for all we know, that thing's just filled with leeches.
You're stalling.
Don't remind me.
What if your memory of the massacre has prevented you from committing a similar crime?
That was my soul, but it wasn't me. I was a different person, shaped by a different past. I don't think I could do anything so awful now.
Her hands are clenched in front of her, and her brow is furrowed in determination. Despite it all, she sounds like she's asking a question. And this memory has shaped you and taught you restraint. Without it, you might choose differently.
I was afraid you'd say something like that.
She stares at the well for several seconds.
My parents always said that anything that seems too good to be true probably is. You spend so much time searching for a way to fix what's broken. You don't see that the fixing would only break something else.
She kicks a pebble into the pool. It falls in without so much as a ripple.
Only one thing left to do.
She looks back at you. Listen. Manaha pulls a rolled cloth bundle out of her pack. You recall seeing it earlier. She snaps the leather cord that binds it and unfolds it to reveal a wine bottle.
Took this from the Marcheso's cellar the night I was awakened. One of the finest vintages there. Been saving it to celebrate my new start. I think it's time to open it.
She jams a knife into the cork and twists it out with a squeaking pop. A lush, jammy aroma wafts from the bottle. She holds it under her nose and breathes deeply. She puts the bottle to her lips and tilts it back. After a long, slow drink, she smacks her lips.
A few years past its peak. Good thing we're enjoying it now.
She swills the wine in the bottle before holding it to you. Take a drink.
The best burdens are the ones you share.
Maneha passes you the bottle. An unpleasant sharpness has crept into the wine, but it's an enjoyable draught all the same. Together, you finish the bottle.
Time to make some good memories.
She wipes her mouth with the back of her hand. Interesting conclusion of the quest. We found the salt well, but Maneha ultimately decided to live with the memory of the massacre. Let's see what she have learned. Wrong button. Maneha. +2 resolve. Maneha has learned to live with the memory. 15. Okay, now let's check the rings. Oh. I don't know. Let's give it to Durance for a while. And let's get over it.
Laying low.
Let's check everything else. Like a living prison, thick arms of coral have grown around an assortment of old, weathered relics.
If you say so. That'll do.
A club. Okay, so what options do we have now? Talk with the Amawa, or again go to Halls of Silence and click on the mural. Let's go here. And I think I take a nap before getting further. And looks like we lost the bonus from Stalwart. Oh. Well, We still have more health now than before.
Margaren's Fire Castle.
Right here. If you say so. Got it done.
Looks like I will need to go around. Okay, let's get around to the old forgetful guy and see what can be done. And let's wink. Okay, there is still a small portion of the map which we have not opened yet. Let's see what the guy will tell us. Now that we have Kaoto's diary.
Hello?
Vanity smiles. It is unclear whether he recognizes you. Farewell. Vanity nods absently.
Use the door behind me. Safer that way.
Okay. Let's try the murals. So, arrange the panels. It appears that any panel can be slid into any depression by following the network of rails. So first is City in Flames. Continue. The second one is Flood. Tidal Wave. The third one is Barren Shore. And the fourth one is the Flourishing City. The remaining panels retract and lock into place. Behind the heavy stones there is a metallic groan and then a steady wear. A small tile about waist high slides back. Beneath there is a carving. It shows an image of an ocean wave curled around a crescent moon. Perform the sign of the tide on the hidden carving. You curl your hand as Kaoto described in his journal and position it over the carving of the wave. Then using your other hand, you trace the arc of the crescent with your index and little fingers. A heavy rumble stirs the ground, and from all around you comes the sound of rushing water. Interesting.
Whew, good thing I sold most of my jewelry.
Right here.
Certainly.
Embedded in this deep semicircular slab is what looks to be a vessel for the sprinkling of holy water. In this context, however, it looks more like a lever. There are images engraved on the wall behind it, one of a rising wave, one of an open gate. Point the object toward the open gate. In the distance you hear the mechanical snap of rusted locks and the groan of iron hinges. What? Stop them! Oh, brethren, do not harm them. Echoing voices reach your ears. The words are unintelligible, but you can make out Lothra crying and cheers. Soon after, shouts of alarm resonate in the distance. With a click, the machine releases its hold on the strange rod. You pack the vessel away.
They'll fit right in with the rest of the crazy Deerwoodens.
I have Ondra's witness in my possession. It may be what I need to access the reliquary. I set the low tide free. The other Ondrates will almost certainly disapprove. I'll have to reach the reliquary and use Ondra's witness to enter without Kaoto's help.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Okay, last place to search through. Wave-crested key. I wonder what kind of key is that. And this is the way to go. Oh, a dead body. Time to go to the reliquary. The sacred halls unsealed. Sacrilege. Call to arms. Okay, where is the fate binder? You go.
Brick.
Take him down and... and stun. Okay, fate binder is down. Now... get down this. Where are you? Oh, revival also from him. And again.
Spot on!
And again.
Not even slowing it down!
Good. At least
Yes?
this fight
Yes?
is okay now again.
Certainly.
Let's quick save just in case, so my autosaves don't get overwritten. And let's check the old guy once again if he is still there, if he has something to tell. If not, then let's get back here again and try to go to Reliquary. No, he's not here. So let's try the Reliquary again. Or maybe check the place where Kaoto was. If anything interesting will be there.
Hey.
How is his shield after this fight? 88.
Alright then.
So if we will have one more or two more fights, we will be able to upgrade the shield. Okay, let's try to find some heads. Good. Knock him down.
Hey.
Good. You'll go no farther. Okay, let's drop them down. Drop him down again.
Don't even... Slowing it down!
And one more again. Nope. Not bad.
Good thing I'm freshly greased.
5 damage. Let's get it upgraded before we go to the Reliquary. Okay.
Hey.
Knock down. Okay. And one more mask knockdown.
Don't even slowing it down.
Just
No. Even slowing it down.
Oh, shite. You suck sometimes.
Blast!
Okay, this will be a little bit tougher, but we'll see. Okay.
Oh, and if I find something good, you can have half.
Time to go to the reliquary. Why this way? Oh, thankfully no one is there. Let's quick save. And let's see what's up there.
You've made a grave mistake. I will correct it in Andra's name.
Yes.
Let's try it again. Okay, let's... Where is the fate here? Just get him down. And stun. Okay, maybe we get him. Okay, first one is down. And now... let's get against this. This one. And... nope. Let's do Armor of Fate first. Now he'll heal himself and... let's try to do this. Again, a stun. No? Bubble yourself. Okay. Again. One more down. Knock down him. Perfect. You go here for a second. Hide yourself. Okay, one more down. Let's get against this stun one. You are still there. And let's try to stun them again. Perfect. and get him down.
Gotcha!
Perfect, 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 perfect. Now this one. Yell, and you knock down Kaoto.
This is getting nowhere!
And now a little bit of healing. And you have again stun.
Yes?
Okay, bubble yourself. Which one? This one still.
Breathe.
Okay, one more monk. Let's do this and one more monk down. Okay, one more down. Let's go against him. Then we will need 5 chants. Let's sap the duplicate. Oh, you are down? Okay, this might be Oda Spirit. Nothing else. Ah. Where you are, 6. Let's stun them again.
Yes?
Perfect. Shit, again, 2 duplicates. Let's get him down fast. Where is Kaoto? Here. Where you are? Is he down? Yes. Perfect. And you fast resurrect him.
Oh?
The Duke knocked. Oh no. Go against him. Where are you again? Let's do some critical.
Kinda stuck over here.
I have them.
Okay. Unbelievable. I have won the fight. Nice. Robes of the Tidebringer. Stalwart Amulet and everything else will go to the stash.
Certainly.
And let's see what is this. Good. Probably new equipment for Zahua. But before continuing any further, this will be it for today. Because I'm getting a little bit overdue. Again, thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my struggling.
Yes?
Especially with this one fight, and hope to see you soon. Enjoy the rest of your day, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Twitch or Mixer channels. See you soon!